Welcome to N-Statistics.
What is the major assumption we make when computing a mean from group data? Options are: all values are discrete. Every value in a class is equal to the midpoint. No value occurs more than once. Each class contains exactly the same number of values. Right option is: because this assumption is made to estimate the actual values within each class, simplifying the calculation process by representing all values in the class with a single representative value, the midpoint. When calculating the average rate of debt growth for a company, the correct mean to use is: options are arithmetic mean, weighted arithmetic mean, geometric mean. None of these. Right option is:
because geometric mean reflects how debt grows over time, considering compounding effects for a more accurate average rate. Which of the following is the first step in calculating the median of a data set? Options are: average the middle two values of the data set, array the data, determine the relative weights of the data values in terms of importance. None of these.
Right option is:
array the data is the first step in arranging the data in ascending or descending order to identify the middle value or values for calculating the median. Which of the following is an advantage or are advantages of using a median? Options are: extreme values affect the median less strongly than they do the mean. A median can be calculated for qualitative data. The median is easy to understand. All of these. Right option is all of these, because median is less influenced by extreme values, applicable to qualitative data, and easy to interpret compared to mean. When a distribution is symmetrical and has one mode, the highest point on the curve is called. Options are mode, median, mean. All of these. Right option is all of these, because in a symmetrical distribution with one mode, the highest point represents the mode, median, and mean. When referring to a curve that tails off to the left end, you would call it. Options are symmetrical, skewed to the right, positively skewed. None of these. Right option is none of these, because this describes a curve that tails off towards the left end of the distribution or negatively skewed or skewed to the left. In which of these cases would the mode be most useful as an indicator of central tendency? Options are: every value in a data set occurs exactly once. All but 3 values in a data set occur once. 3 values occur 5 times each. All values in a data set occur 10 times each. Every observation in a data set has the same value. Right option is all but 3 values in a data set occur once. 3 values occur 5 times each. Because, in this case, the mode accurately identifies the most frequent values despite variations in other observations. Why is it usually better to calculate a mode from grouped data rather than ungrouped data? Options are: the ungrouped data tend to be bimodal. The mode for the grouped data will be the same. Extreme values have less effect on grouped data. The chance of an unrepresentative value being chosen as the mode is reduced. Right option is the chance of an unrepresentative value being chosen as the mode is reduced, because grouping data reduces the impact of outliers and minor fluctuations, leading to a more accurate representation of the central tendency when calculating the mode. When referring to a curve whose longer tail is to the right, you would call it. Options are symmetrical, positively skewed, negatively skewed. None of these. Right option is positively skewed, because it describes a curve with a longer tail extending towards the right end of the distribution. If the mean is less than mode, the distribution is. Options are positively skewed, negatively skewed, symmetrical. None of these. Right option is negatively skewed, because In a negatively skewed distribution, the mean is typically less than the mode because the tail of the distribution extends to the left, pulling the mean towards lower values. The mean is affected by. Options are change of origin, scale of measurement, both of the above options, none of these. Right option is both of the above options, because the mean is affected by both changes of origin, shifting the data, and scale of measurement, resizing the data, making it sensitive to variations in both. Sum of squares of deviations of the values as deviations are taken from. Options are median, mode, mean, harmonic mean. Right option is mean, because sum of squares of deviations is calculated from the mean to measure variability around the central tendency. Sum of absolute deviations of the values is least when deviations are taken from. Options are mean, median, mode, geometric mean. Right option is median, because sum of absolute deviations is least when deviations are taken from the median, as it minimizes the absolute differences between each value and the central value. When all the values in a series occur the same number of times, then it is not possible to compute the. Options are mean, median, mode, weighted mean. Right option is mode, because if all values occur the same number of times, there is no value that appears more frequently than others, resulting in no unique mode. The most central value of an arrayed data is. Options are mode, median, mean, harmonic mean. Right option is median, because it represents the middle value of an arrayed data, making it the most central measure, and blank is a value that represents a set of data. Options are average, sum, total, none of these. Right option is average, because it provides a single value that summarizes the central tendency of a dataset. Mode of 2, 10 and 7 is. Options are 10, 2, 7, none of these. Right option is none of these, because the mode is not applicable since each value in the dataset occurs only once. The mean of the first n natural numbers is. Options are n into n plus 1 by 2, n plus 1 by 2, n minus 1 by 2, n by 2. Right option is n into n plus 1 by 2 is the formula for the sum of the first n natural numbers, which when divided by n, gives the mean. The suitable average for the qualitative data is. Options are mean, median, geometric mean, weighted mean. Right option is median, because it's suitable for qualitative data as it doesn't require numerical values and is based on ranking or ordering. Measures of central tendency is also known as. Options are central average, central of distribution, measures of location, none of these. Right option is measures of location, because it accurately reflects the purpose of these statistical measures, which is to locate or represent the center or midpoint of a distribution. The term integer zero is used in. Options are history, social work, English literature, statistics. Right option is statistics, because it refers to the point of origin on a number line, commonly used in statistical calculations and analyses. Mode of the series 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 2, 3, 3, 4 is. Options are 3, 2 and 3, 4, none of these. Right option is 3, because it is the most frequent value in the data set by having the frequency 5 and the rest of values 2 and 4 have frequencies 4 and 1 respectively. Coding method is used for calculation of the Options are median, mode, mean, weighted mean. Right option is the coding method is used for calculation of the mean because it simplifies calculations by converting raw data into coded values, reducing computational complexity and improving efficiency in statistical analysis. In a symmetrical distribution, the mean, median and mode are. Options are always equal, sometimes equal, never equal, none of these. Right option is the mean of 10 observations is 10. All observations are increased by 10%. The mean of the increased observations shall be. Options are 20, 11, 10, 100. Right option is the mean of the increased observations shall be 11. Because each observation's increase by 10% contributes an additional 1 to the mean, resulting in a new mean of 11. Which is appropriate average for finding the average speed of a journey? Options are mean, geometric mean, harmonic mean, weighted mean. Right option is the appropriate average for finding the average speed of a journey is the harmonic mean because it considers the reciprocal relationship between speed and time. The reciprocal relationship between speed and time refers to the fact that speed is inversely proportional to time. As speed increases, the time taken to cover a given distance decreases, and vice versa. The harmonic mean takes this relationship into account when calculating the average speed of a journey. Which is the suitable average for calculating average percent increase in population? Options are median, geometric mean, harmonic mean, mean. Right option is the suitable average for calculating the average percent increase in population is the geometric mean because it accounts for relative changes over multiple periods. Where relative changes over multiple periods mean the percentage increase or decrease in population over several time intervals. For a positively skewed distribution, options are mean greater than mode, mode greater than mean, median greater than mean, none of these. Right option is certainly. In a positively skewed distribution, where most values are on the lower side and there are a few very high values, the average mean is usually higher than the most common value, mode. This happens because those few very high values pull the average up, while the most common value, mode, remains lower because there are many lower values clustered around it. If any value in a series is 0, then we cannot calculate the. Options are mean, harmonic mean, mode, median. Right option is if any value in a series is 0, then we cannot calculate the harmonic mean because it involves dividing by the values, and division by 0 is undefined. If the values in a series are not of equal importance, we compute the. Options are median, mean, harmonic mean, weighted mean. Right option is if the values in a series are not of equal importance, we compute the weighted mean because it takes into account the varying importance of each value by assigning weights to them.
Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and Statistics for more content like this. Hit the bell icon to get notified whenever I post a new video. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and share it with your friends and family.